right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, October 12th. We have another crazy week here in the store this week. Lots of great events. Tomorrow night, we've got our Gems tour here at the store. Thursday night, we've got 2 Italian producers here at the store again. And then Friday, our 1998 vintage Bordeaux tasting, the Right Bank featuring Chateau Petrus, Cheval Blanc, Trotanoy, and other great wines from Saint-Emilion and Pomerol. We still have room left for that, people. It's only $375 a person. That includes dinner. Chateau Petrus costs $2,000 a bottle. An incredible deal. So if we got anyone that's thirsty on Friday, we've still got room for that. And then next week, I think I've got 4 or 5 events again next week, which is what I've got to sell you today. One of the events, which is a week from tonight, we just put on the calendar, and, this time of year, I'm busy as heck, man. I really don't have time to be adding new events to the calendar. We already had, 20 events on the calendar for October, but I was talking to someone from Kobrand that was in the store, mentioning how I loved the Louis Jadot Barrel Tasting that they did every year. We had Jacques Lardière, we had Pierre-André Cagnier come one year from the next. These are the 2 guys that run Louis Jadot. And this is, to me, the best Negociant Éleveur in Burgundy. They really make some incredible wines from Beaujolais all the way up to the upper Côte de Nuit. Some fantastic village wines, great Premier Crus, and exceptional Grand Crus. And I've had older Louis Jadot. We showed the 85 Bon Mars at our vintage Burgundy tasting some years back, which was drinking fantastic. But even their entry-level wines, we just did a tasting on this 07 Santenay Clos de Malt. Fantastic, lovely, pretty red cherry fruit, strawberry, lovely, soft, silky tannins, and that exotic spice that you get from Burgundy. 2007, a pretty forward and drinkable vintage for the most part. But the 2009s that we're going to be showing you a week from tonight with Philippe Marchal, Kobrand's French portfolio manager, are supposed to be exceptional. You know, you've heard me tout 2009 Bordeaux. Well, 2009 Burgundy, the other major collectible from France, their cache of super expensive wines. There's going to be a lot of there's going to be a buying frenzy for these 2009s with all the press that these wines have got. And that's what happens in Burgundy in a great vintage. It's feast or famine. 07, 08, and they've been a little tough to sell. Not that they're not good wines, but, when the critics don't jump on a vintage and say it's a great vintage, Burgundy is not for everybody. These light and elegant and super complex and age-worthy wines, not easy to understand when they're young, especially in great vintages. But 2009, like I said, rumored to be great, and I had to go open my mouth up and say that what happened to this great barrel tasting that you guys used to do every year, and what do you know? The next thing I know, I'm getting a call saying, hey man, we'd like to do a barrel tasting with you with our 2009s. How can I say no to that? Like I said, I do these events as much for myself as I do them for my wine-drinking people out there. So we're going to be tasting 2009 vintage Burgundies all the way from Village Stuff, Premier Cru, to Grand Cru, ending with the Echezot 2009. Check it out on today's email. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Winewatch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.